for the second part here, equations of a circle. So the equation of a circle on a coordinate plane is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. Okay? It says here that h and k is the center and r is the radius of your circle. So, given the center and the radius, write the equation in standard form. So, we know that the center is considered h and k. We know the radius is r. So we go x minus h. H is 5. Squared plus your y minus k, and k is 3. Squared. Our radius is 2 squared, r squared. Well, what is 2 squared? That is 4. So I should see the 4 in the answer, not the 2 squared. Okay. The other thing to note is that in the equation, it looks like you got -5 and -3. In the actual center, it's +5, +3. So when you put these two numbers into the equation, your signs will change. All right, so I'm expecting that to be a positive and then a negative for -1, 7. So I have x minus a -1. Well, two negatives make a positive. And then y minus k, k is 7. And then 14 squared is 196. Okay, in part C, have our h and our k. Okay, we're going to plug that in. So x minus a -2 makes a +2 squared. Y minus a -11 makes a +11 squared. And then when you square the radius, the square root of 47 squared, your square root and your 2, they cancel. And so you just have 47. Part D, again we have our h and our k, and we have our radius. So we've got x minus 15 squared plus y minus a -6, which makes it a +6 squared. And the square root of 158 squared, cancel the square root of the 2, and you get 158. Now, for this part of example 2, you're just working backwards. Like if I give you the equation, can you come up with the point, the center, and the radius? So when I take my h and my k out of the equation, I just change the signs. So it becomes a +4 and a -7. And then the square root of 25 gives me my radius is 5. Okay, in letter F, again, this is your h, this is your k, this is your radius. So the square root of 144 is 12. If I take the opposites, I've got a -3 and a +10. Okay, in example 3, you're just plotting -3, 1. And then our radius is 4. So that means that you have to count up 4, down 4, right 4, left 4. And we're going to be off the graph a little bit. And then you don't want to just connect them with straight lines. You got to make it kind of a curve to make a circle. Okay, in part B, we have to find our center. So h and k, remember it's the opposite, so 1 and 2. And then the square root of 9 is 3. So I'm going to plot 1, 2. Nope, sorry. 1, 2. And then my radius is 3, so up 3, down 3, right 3, and left 3. And then again, just draw your circle. Okay. And then lastly, For these two, if I give you the circle, can you write the equation? So my center is 1, -4. And from the center to here, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 as my radius. So, remember that's h and k. So we would say x minus 1 squared plus y minus a -4 is plus 4. And then 3 squared. Well, 3 squared is 9. Okay. And then the last one, my center is -2, 1. My radius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have x minus a -2, so that's positive 2 squared, plus y minus k, which is 1 squared, and 5 squared is 25.